Hello guys, welcome back to Project Management series. In this video, we are going to add a update and delete button for the projects and the tasks. In yesterday video, we have created the users features and the task features. So in today's video, we are going to add the update button and the delete button for the projects and the task which we have created. So here also we are going to add update and delete and update status also. So let's start building it. First, we are going to build a update for projects. So we are going to add edit button and that delete button. So let's add that. First, we are going to add the UI first. So in admin projects in the map, we are going to add that. Here we are going to add that we have project name, project description. Below that, we are going to add buttons. So first button is going to be okay button is going to be delete. Okay, then I am going to add another button. It is going to be edit. Yep. Now we will have edit button and the delete button. Now you can see we have edit button and the delete button. When users click to delete, our project must delete. So first we will edit. Try to add a delete function. Then we are going to add edit. So first in the APIs in the projects, you can see we have create project function and get project function. So we need to create a functions to delete. So we are going to create export const. Okay, get projects we have. We need to create delete delete project. So it is going to be it holds a parameters of a project ID. It is going to be string, and we are going to use the try catch error. Same as like above. You can see it. We are catching response here, and we are going to return it. Then we are catching the error also. If it is Axios error, then we are going to throw Axios error. Otherwise, we are going to throw something went wrong. Then we are going to write export const update project also update project. Then it will have a project name and the project description and the project. I think the project name of only project name and the project description. We don't need project ID. Okay, I'm going to fix that. Okay, it is going to be projects dot put projects. Okay, project ID. Then we will have okay project name and project description. Perfect. Now our both functions are completely ready. You can see it. We have update project. It is going to be whole shape project ID, which we are going to edit, and project name and the project description. Project ID is going to be string, and project name is going to be string. Project description is also going to be string, and we are going to use the try catch error, and we are going to use API dot put, and we are going to use projects and project ID, and we are going to pass the new updates which will users add. Then we are going to return the response, and we are going to return the error also. So let's import this. Let's go to project admin project. We are going to import it. I think I have an error. Okay, let's import that. Create project, get projects. Then we need delete projects, comma, update projects. Yep. Now we are going to create a handle delete function. So we are going to write, we have handle submit, then that's it. Okay. Now, below that, I am going to create it. We have fetch projects also. Okay, I'm going to close it. Under the handle submit, I am going to write const handle delete. It is going to be a sync function. Then it will hold the ID. I think try catch error. Then error is going to be null. Wait, delete project is going to be ID. Then we are going to fetch projects. Yep. Then we are going to catching the error, and then loading is going to be false. Okay, perfect. So let's use this. Where we added the button, we are going to add that. Here we are going to add on click. On click event. Then we are going to pass the handle delete function here. Handle delete. Then we are going to pass the project ID, where we are going to mapping through this projects.map. Then project, we are going to pass that. We are going to JECT project dot underscore ID. So now you can see we have passed the project ID to the handle delete function. Then we are going to first we are going to wait a minute, handle delete. Open that. Okay. First, we are going to set the error to the null. Then we are going to await delete project. Then we are going to pass the ID which are received from the here. Then we are going to fetch again project. So let's try it out. Will it work or not? So let's try to refresh. Now we have project. Then to do app. Then we have this one and this one. So let's try to delete this. Now you can see our project has been deleted. Now we have only two projects. You can see. Let's try to delete this test project name. Now you can see we have our that project also deleted. Now we are going to add the edit feature. So first we are going to create states for that. That's why I am going to use update project. Okay, I have not used that. First I am going to create a set editing and editing. So const project ID, project ID. I think we don't need that. Editing and editing project ID. Okay, set editing project ID. Okay. So we don't need that. Editing project, comma, set editing project and set editing project. Then we are going to set, okay, set editing. That is initially it is going to be, we are going to, it is going to be false in the starting. We are trying to create a boolean value. Yep. Now we have editing project. I think on, okay, it is perfect. I think name compatibility. Okay, editing project and the set editing project is completely ready. It's going to be a boolean. Then I'm going to close this delete button. Then I'm going to create a const handle edit is going to be, first we are going to know we don't need that. I'm going to approach it in a different way. First it is going to be normal function. We are going to set editing project is going to be, first it is going to be true. Then we are going to take the ID. ID is going to be string. Then we are going to set project name is going to be project. Okay. Okay. I think we don't need ID here. We are going to get the project only here and the editing. So PROJECT project. is going to be project. Perfect. Now we are going to pass the project name here. Project dot name, project name. Okay, perfect. Then we are going to pass the project description. Set project description is going to be set project description. Now it is perfect. Now we are going to add the handle delete to the edit function. So we are going to add on click. It is going to be then handle edit. Then we are going to pass the full project only. Then we are going to use it there. Now you can see I have passed the full project. Then we are going to try to edit the button. Wait a minute. Project, okay, this is perfect. Yep, here we are going to add a button. It is good, but it is not better. So yep, editing project. Then we're going to name the button as a update. Otherwise, we are going to name as a create. Now you can see we have added the edit button. Now we are going to edit the handle submit. So before that, we will check whether editing is working or not. Now you can see. Let's try to refresh. Yep. When we press the edit, we must see to do app on a project name is going to be here and description is going to be here and create must turn into update. So let's type. Yep. Now you can see if name is going to be to do app, then description is going to be its description and button is turned into update. Okay. Now we are going to edit this handle edit button. So we are going to handle the handle submit. First open this, then we have try inside the try catch error. We are trying to set the error to the null. Then we are going to const data is going to be await create project. But before that, I am going to add a if project if project editing project, sorry, if editing project, then I am going to call the await update project. Then I will pass the project name and the project description. Otherwise, wait. Yep. Otherwise, we are going to else we are going to use this. Something went wrong, I think. Wait. We have try catch error, then set error. Okay, if editing project, then we are going to await update project. Then we are going to pass the project name and the project description. It is perfect. Else, we are going to try to create the project. Everything is correct. Then wait a minute, if is going to be that. Then we have project name, that project description. How is it fine? Okay. Await update project. Okay. Wait a minute. I will fix this error and I will come back. Right. Now I understand the problem. We don't have the project ID. That is why it is showing error. So I am going to create a editing project ID. So editing project is going to be false. Okay, that is perfect. We are going to create a const vdat edit project ID, comma set project ID set edit project ID. It is going to be null. Sorry, it is going to be empty string. Then in the handle edit I am going to set edit project ID is going to be project underscore ID. Now it is perfect. Now we are going to use it here. First, we are going to pass the project ID. Then we are going to pass project name and the project description. Now everything is perfect. So let's try to refresh. Let's try to edit. As for now, we have to do app and the spelling is wrong. We have triple P. Now we are going to edit it. So spelling mistake corrected. Then try to update. Okay, validation error. Wait a minute. Oops. Now we can see our project name and the project description is completely edited. Let's try to edit again. Now we are going to do app full stack. Then try to update. Now we can see our to do full stack is completely ready. Now we have edit delete button is completely working. Let's try to delete it. Now we can see we have no projects found. So let's try to create another one project management system and I'm going to project management system. Then okay, there is an error. Project not found. Okay. I'm going to fix that error here. In the handle, we are trying to do this way. If editing project, then we are going to try this update. Otherwise, we are going to okay else. Okay, then I am going to set. Okay, set editing project is going to be false. Okay, now our function is completely ready. I have missed that. So let's try to refresh. Okay, again. Now you can see I am going to the project. I am trying to add new project. So we have create button. Then PMS. Then project management system create. Now you can see our project is completely created. Then try to edit. Now we have PMS. It is going to be full stack set. So try to update. Now you can see our update is completely working and delete is also okay. Now see, now it is working. So for the demo, we are going to add to do app and the CRA description for the to do app. Now try to create. Now you can see our project is completely ready. Now we are going to add same like for the task also. Okay, task is not opening. We are going to edit it. Okay, admin task is not opening. Why? Let's try to see the error. Inspect. What is the error? Uncatch type error cannot read properties of null. Reading task. Okay. Project name. Not array.math. An error occurred in the admin task. Okay. I will fix this error. Let's try to add the edit and delete function to the task also. So let's our project is completely done now. Now we are going to add that task. So first we are going to find the error where the error is coming. Then we are going to add the edit and the delete function. Now let's add uh, edit and delete for the task. So let's open API and task. You can see we have get tasks and create task. So let's create another two. It will be update on the export, update and the delete. So first we will create delete. Yeah, it will take the okay task ID. Then it will call the API dot delete. Then task ID. It is perfect. Then we are going to create a update. So export const update task. Okay, update task is going to be what task ID. Okay, task name, task description. Assign it to. Okay, we need project ID also. So okay, next rest is going to be await task ID, then task name, task description, assign it to. Then we will need another one. Assign it to. Before assign it to, we need project ID. Project ID. I think we need project ID or not. Yes, we need project ID also. Let's add the project ID here. Project ID, comma. Then we are going to write the type for that. So view world wrap. Then assign it to have perfect. Then task name, task description, okay, project ID. Then assign it to is going to be string, it is going to be string. Then here we are going to add project ID. So project ID is going to be string only. Now our the update function also completely ready. Now you can see, and then we are going to return the data. Then if there is access error, then we are going to catch the error. Now our delete and the edit for task is completely ready. So let's open admin task. Now we are going to import it. So before that, let me see. Okay, project ID, project name. Yep, it's perfect. First, we are going to add a button also. So we have div. Okay, it is going to be task. Okay, all tasks. You then yeah. Okay. Under this, we are going to add a button. We are going to add two buttons, edit and the delete button. First one is going to be okay. First one is going to be delete. I think first in the left side we are going to add edit button is going to be edit. Then it is going to be delete function, delete the delete button. So let's try to see whether we have okay. We have no task. So let's create any task. Task number one. Then something. Then select a project. Okay, we deleted the project also. So first we need to create a project. So to do app. Then we are going to add a description. Then create project. Now our project is ready to do app D. Okay, spelling mistakes. Then tasks. We are going to create a task. Task one. Then we are going to add any build a art for our app. So okay, let's select a to do app. Then user is going to be test. Then create task. Now we can see we can see edit under delete. Okay, update. We have delete button. We need to add delete button. So let's try to add delete button. I have added the update. We need delete. Now you can see we will see a delete button. Yep. Let's add a functionality for this. So first we need to create a handle delete function. So first I am going to close the handle submit function. Next I am going to create a const handle delete. Then it is going to be async function. Then before that I am going to import a get project get user. Okay, then we need use it. Okay, get task create task. Then I'm going to import update task and yet delete task. Now we have update task and the delete task from the API. So let's create our delete function now. Okay, then it is going to be a sync function. Then it will store a ID in the parameters. Then we will set the error is going to be null. Then wait, delete, then pass the ID. Then we are going to fetch other once again the task to see the task. Then we are going to see the error also. And then finally loading is going to be false. Now our delete function will works perfectly. So let's close the handle delete. Let's pass the task ID also. So I'm going to pass that on click. is going to be handle delete delete. It is going to be what we are going to okay task underscore id task dot underscore id. Yeah. Now it will delete the task. So let's try it. So let's open. Let's try to again refresh just for the confirmation. Then I'm going to delete this task code. Now you can see we have project task name, then task name, task description, then project name, then we have assign it to. I think we don't need assign it to. I will remove this. Then okay, we need assign it to because I am the admin. So we have the status is going to be pending. Then let's try to delete it. Yeah, now we can see we have no task found. So let's create another one task. Okay, task is going to be add UI. In next video, I am going to add add Station UI for our EMS project. Let's try to go add to the to-do app. Then it's going to be test. So let's create. Now you can see we have all tasks, then add UI, then test description, then project name, then assign it to, then status. Now we are going to add the edit. So let's add that. So first we are going to create a edit boolean value and the ID also for the edit. So we are going to create const edit task. Okay, editing task and set editing task is going to be false. Then edit task and edit task ID is going to be null. We are going to store the ID here. Then we are going to store the boolean value. So first I am going to create a const handle edit handle edit. Then it is going to be okay. What is saying? Set editing is going to be true, perfect. Then set task name is going to be task name, which we are receiving from here. Yep. Then set description, then project ID, then assign it to. Then set editing task is going to be task.id. Perfect. Now our editing task function is also completely ready. I'm going to use it here. In the edit, I am going to add that. So on click, I'm going to pass that function. Handle delete, handle edit. I'm going to pass the entire task. Now it is perfect. First, next, I'm going to edit the handle submit button. Now our handle edit is done. Now I'm going to handle the handle submit. In the try catch error, first we are going to set error is going to be null. Then we are going to check if task.name or task description, if anything is empty, I'm going to set the error. Then I'm going to call the create task. Before that, I'm going to add a if else clause. So I'm going to add if first I think this is check is needed for task also update task also those also. So I'm going to add here only if editing task editing task just I will pass this. Then I'm going to okay we need to create that. Okay. We need to create now. Okay, await update task is going to be task name and task description and project and to. Then we are going to set the editing which is going to be false. Then set editing set edit task ID is going to be null. Okay, perfect. Else caps lock off. Else we are going to create that. Okay, const project ID Then we are going to clear the task name is going to be, yep, it is perfect now. Now let's try to use that. Oh, okay. I have done button also. I'm going to done button now. Button type is going to be submit. Okay, create task. Okay. Here I am going to add a conditional. Okay, existing task, then update task. Otherwise, we are going to create task. Now let's try it. Now we have task is going to be add UI. Then we have in next video, I am going to add CN UI for our PMS app. Now you can see I have made the spelling mistake here. In edit, I am going to correct the spelling mistake. So let's try to press edit. Now our description is coming here. Going to add UI for our PMS. Okay. Now you can see I'm going to add PMS. Select up. Okay. Select the user. Then update task. Now you can see our task is completely updated. Now you can see I have PMS completely ready. But when we try to press edit, this input box is completely ready. And okay, to do app is also completely ready. Before that, it is didn't come. So yep, update task completely ready. That's it for this video, guys. In next video, we are going to add the complete UI for the our project management project. So stay tuned and hit the subscribe.